Well, ladies and gentlemen, due to unfortunate circumstances, oh, I forgot to get rid of that. But we've had some right issues, and that's why. Well, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys. All right, guys, we're here. We're here. We've unfortunately ran into a problem where there was copyright involved. I suspected copyright. There was music involving with the egg extravaganza, so that's why I have it muted all the way down. We are not doing that. We are not committing copyright. We have to follow the rules or we're in trouble on YouTube. All right, let's just go ahead and move on. I was going to get my 2023 Audi. I am not going to play any system audio because then there will be music involved and we can get shut down for that. So we're not going to do that. So let's get this hunt started. Whoa, I just crashed. All I was trying to do was trying to find the graphics quality thing, turn it up a little bit, and I crashed the car. Oh, this ain't gonna go well. Alright. The audio is working. I can kind of hear myself a little bit. I want to try to turn that off, minimize that. I might be focused more onto the gameplay than the actual thing itself. Are you going to move or what? No. I'm going to have to do it for you. Alright, so first prominent location I might know where this is at the McDonald's. Whoa, stop crashing and recklessly driving into stuff in Greenville RP. Alright. So we'll head to McDonald's first. There it is. There's McDonald's. I'm gonna get out of my car. I'm gonna try to do this without the help. Going into the back areas. Checking the freezers. Nothing in here. This might be trickier than it looks if you're doing this without a tutorial, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. So we can't get in this door, but we can go over here. Can we go in the restrooms? There's nothing in the restroom. Ladies' restroom as well. Nothing. Okay. This is going to be one long stream, and if that's the case, I apologize, but I want to get this done. And we get a new car if that happens. This will be the second time I've done this Easter egg extravaganza or Easter extravaganza for Greenville RP. So, the next thing I know is to check here at the car wash. You never know if it's actually going to be at McDonald's first or if they've changed it around this year, and I think that's what they did. Let me check all around this area and do one more scan. It looks like McDonald's and BP is clear. Okay. So then up next, we can just check Taco Bell. Check Taco Bell, because I know it's there. Okay. So Piers, I'll have to step away. If that stop startled you, well, I don't think you heard it. My microphone was off. Let's go. Our first area was to check Taco Bell, but I don't think it's in that area. But we'll get to take a look at this new Taco Bell that opened up in this area. So here it is. There's the back. It's kind of like McDonald's when it comes to the back, but this is redesigned. Freezer's a little bit bigger than the actual Taco Bell's, the actual McDonald's restaurant sized. Yeah, it's not going to be at Taco Bell. We're going to continue, and we're going to go over to our next spot where we start finding it. So I know it's not in this area. It may be at the Amazon warehouse. So let's check Amazon. No! Okay. We're going to check Amazon. Stop crashing the Aldi. And this is no laughing matter when it comes to me driving that vigorously or that very rude or anything like that. I start laughing my head off when I do that kind of stuff. Here's the inside of the Amazon warehouse. I know that one of them could be in the junkyard. Obvious point. Checking in this area. Don't see anything. Not yet. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Oh, you can do jobs at this Amazon now. Okay, because back then you couldn't when you were playing the game. Let me check over here. Nope. Okay. Let's spawn in one of the no longer for sale cars, 2021 Dodge Challenger. The GOAT. Or my GOAT that I had when Greenville was popular with these fictionized cars before they started doing all that kind of stuff where they kept getting licensing agreements. So there you go. So we now know it's not at Amazon. So what we need to do is, I might have a clue. Truck Planet. Truck Planet. We're going to go to Truck Planet. Forgot I can just do insert and then just use my mouse to drive and all that kind of stuff. Sorry about that. And I'm trying to beat this without having a tutorial too. So one of the first obvious points I want to go to is Truck Planet because they may actually have it. One of the parts for the car. We got to go speeding. Cut through right about here. There's the Keep It Real building. That's the IT. And we're going to check Truck Planet. Some of the most obvious spots, and I already see someone coming out. So this is a good chance that there might be something in here, if lucky. Okay, I'm going to check all around, overhead, nothing on the exterior. I'm going to go ahead and, I saw him go this way, so that's why I'm going this way too. Let me check in this area. I see some spray cans, or paint cans. Don't need that. What is this? It looks like an engine cylinder, or what is that? Oh, it's a tool bench. Nope, not at Truck Planet. Yo, there he is. There's one of the people excited about. Whoa, that's a good car. Is the music still playing? Any audio's music still playing? Am I able to turn the audio back up? Let me go ahead and check, just be sure. Nope. Okay. That was just a quick peek. Nothing serious. Just wanted to see. Looks like we'll have to keep the audio off the rest of this entire stream, so we won't get flagged for anything. Alright. I'm going to get hit by speed cameras trying to go down here, but the next location that I know of, although it's going to say you ran a red light and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to break the traffic laws in this game real quick, because I think I know of a place where one of them are. Get away from my screen. Oh, cop. Uh-oh. Be cool, be cool. I think that's a cop. It was, but I didn't want to take a chance. Alright. One of the most notable places that I know of that they could be there is the junkyard. It's kind of like you're not there yet, but you're not even close. I'm going to break the speed limit right here. It's supposed to be 35. We're going 115. Of course, we would crash. So this is one of the places where I might have a shot at finding something in relation to the car that we could get. Is at the junkyard. And I see something shiny over here. Is that what we need? One of the first things? No. Keep looking under this trash and pile. I know that the junkyard where all those old cars go and all those fuel pumps. Look at this. Old fuel pump. I wonder what this date back to. When this old gas station was once a thing. This is where old cars get, or where the old cars get scrapped or destroyed or anything like that. Just to sit abandoned. There's one of them there. Yeah, Rusty Gus's junkyard. Where all certified junk goes. Where they don't belong. Where they need to get rid of it or whatnot. I'm going to step away for a second. Step away. Check chat. Whoa, what are you doing? Comments. Okay. What would be a good other place? Uh-oh. Hope my computer doesn't turn into fried chicken. Alright, let me check this area. Whoa, get away from the bathrooms. Nothing here. Gotta keep looking. Where did I drove the car inside of the building? Go, get in, get in, get in, get in. So we know it's not here. It can't be at the police department. So that narrows it down a little bit. But not much. Check the gas station, because that's probably one of the popular areas in this game is the gas station. Aside from the dealership. There could be some at the park, but no one hardly goes at the park. We're getting nowhere. Maybe a little bit trickier than I thought when you're doing it without cheats or anything. or I wouldn't cheat, but looking it up and finding out where they are. I'm gonna try not to do that. Whoa! Crashed right into the bus stop. Did not mean to do that. The twist. Let me check here. I'm checking out different places. I might need to turn on the fan. It's starting to get hot in the studio. Okay, there we go. Fan's on. Let's go over here. Nope. Sorry, we don't sell car parts here at the Twist. Okay, and the music is still going. So, we are not safe. We don't have any music playing in the background, otherwise we'd be flagged. I didn't know they had that kind of extension to the park before. Okay. So I have an idea of where one could be. There could be on the dealership parking lot, somewhere around the dealership, there has to be one. The police are going to have to stop me in this game if they want me to not get what I need. 123, 130. Okay, no officers yet. That's good. 131. That's not an officer. There's another race car. 131. And we're going at max speed. That's the fastest this thing will go, is 131. So I might have a clue as to where one of them might be, and I think it's around the dealership. At least we know what to do. Okay, so that's sprinkler things at the water. Let's check inside road map. That's where the Easter Bunny is. Kind of want to get it done today because, well, it's Easter. And hopefully we get done by tonight. We're not ending until we get all of them. We check back here. What is this? Okay. We are not ending until... Well, I like that animation. We are not ending until we get everything. And I think I just had a clue. It might have been around road map for one of them. But wouldn't be too sure. Nope. Hold on, let me put my StreamYard thing where it says not ending until we get everything. Put that right there. I'm going to next choose a Land Rover. This may take several vehicles that I have, but we'll get there. Alright, if you're new, hit up like, subscribe at Connors of Interest 9484 on YouTube. Let's get it. Trying to get to 270. 270. We have abandoned over the years and more, and many other content. We even do live streams. Connors of Interest 9484 on YouTube. Okay. Guys, I need to take a brief pause and use the restroom. Didn't want to get too personal, but I will have to take a quick timeout, but not leave the stream or anything. I just need to take a quick restroom break, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. I am back. Sorry if I wasted all of y'all's time a minute there, explaining what happened. I need to reset my character so that I could be at roadmap when I respawn. Not Ron Rivers. There we go. But I just realized I was wasting time by going to places from Easter Egg Hunt 2025, and I was not going with the right combination. So now they have hidden an Easter UI event. So here we go. And they also got some pictures. This is the 2001 Cassius Munster Easter Edition. Okay. So it's an... Okay. I think I know where the first one is. Let me go to Tires Plus. I could tell you from one of the pictures, Tires Plus is where one of them might be. So that's where we're going to start off. We're going to go to Tires Plus. That's an Outgamey CP or Outgamey whatever you call it. I don't know. Let me just take a look at it again. Outgamey CB. Okay. So one of them has to be at Tires Plus. I got to get down there. Stop crashing. Okay. Outgamey CB is where one of them is. There's 5 there. Now we're going 160. Here's Tires Plus. Okay. We gotta start here. We gotta get going. Let me check this entire area. Go up here. Here's one of the parts. There we go. There we go. Let's go. And we're not ending until we find all of them. Looking at the Easter event, there's 15. That was one of them. The next one, it looks like it's in a kitchen. But which kitchen is it? We're going to start by hitting up all the restaurants in the area of Outgamey CB, which includes Burger King, Starbucks, McDonald's, Culver's, Chuck E. Cheese's or Hunt Brothers Pizza or whatever, Taco Bell, and that's it, I think. There's one other one I might be missing. So let me check here. It's obviously not going to be at Starbucks. We can get that off the equation from one of them. One of them is not at Starbucks. It looks like this could be McDonald's or Taco Bell or Culver's. So we only have 3 options. Culver's, McDonald's, or Taco Bell. Over by the kitchen sink. We're going to try Culver's. We're going to try Culver's. Okay, here we are at Culver's. Let me go over here. Find the kitchen sink. Now. That's Friars, Friars, Friars. Here's the backroom stock supply of Culver's. Deep freezers. There's a Friars again. More Friars. Do they have a hand washing station in this area? Because employees must wash their hands when it comes to cooking. Not in this area. Let me check over here. Nope. Here's the back end of the restaurant, or the rear end of the restaurant. The most unsanitary place I've ever visited is Culver's when it comes to this, because they don't have a hand washing station. So it narrows us down to Taco Bell or McDonald's. Narrows us down to either Taco Bell, McDonald's, or Burger King. We're going to try to go to Taco Bell. No, it can't be Taco Bell. It could be, but it can't be. I'm going to check McDonald's again and see if I have not missed it. But it could also be at what could be a Chuck E. Cheese's, but not really a Chuck E. Cheese's. Oh, come on. Stop crashing the car. Alright. Let's go. Let's get to the back of this McDonald's and see what we can see. I see a kitchen sink. Let's get back here. Okay. Fryers galore. There's where the French fries are. Let's go back over here. There's kitchen sinks. So it's either Taco Bell, Burger King, or that other restaurant I mentioned earlier. Let's go to Taco Bell. And if it's Taco Bell, that's good. But if it's not, and it's one of those other two, I'll be shocked, but not really shocked. Let's get out of Taco Bell. Let's go inside Taco Bell. Into the back. Fryers, taco shell storage. Taco Bell! There we go. There's another one. So if you're going in this area, the next one is located inside Taco Bell at the sinks. Okay, what's our next? Okay, so it looks like it could be at a bank. I can tell from the drive-thru it's one of the banks. Alright, let's go. One of the banks. Let's get inside this bank. Let's go. Let's do this. We got this. And it's not this bank. Wait, no, it can't be at a bank because you know you would be crazy if it is actually inside of a bank and not to where we could discover anything else in between. So it can't be the bank. But it has to have a windowed-like drive-thru. Let's take another good picture again. Let's take another good look. This one looks like it's inside of a garage. This one is... Oh, okay. I think I might have a clue. It could be within the security area. It could be a drive-thru. And it looks like it's probably got the Hunt Brothers scheme on it. So we're just going to run across the street to over here at Hunt Brothers, or whatever I say. It's a pizzeria. Now I have the audio muted so we can't get copyrighted for any reason. It's not in here. This is going to bring Five Nights at Freddy's references here in a second when I go this way to the security room. But it's not there. So it's not at this place, not at the drive-thru, not at the arcade. So it gives us a clue where the next one is. Sorry if we're lagging pretty badly. Let me go ahead and take a look at comments real quick. Taking a look at the chat, nothing yet. Typical. And there's a feature where I could share those comments on stage, but that's not going to work because I'd have to have a subscription to this thing, and we usually do this non-profit thing for free or whatever. We don't use monetization on this channel. But I am shouting out this program, Save the Speedway. Greenville Pickens Speedway is in danger of being demolished, and if you help us, we could save it and bring it back to its proper respective order and have more races, more fun fairs, more Christmas lights. Speak with your county council now if you're in Pickens County for more details. Okay, so I might have a clue, but might not have a clue. Let's just check Burger King. Burger King and Shell. Let's check those areas. Anyway, we wouldn't have found anything either way. Wait, what's... No, don't go to Burger King. Okay. Okay, I just got the message in my ear. Don't go to Burger King. We are already at Burger King. What do you expect? Okay. We're not going to Burger King. Though we were inside earlier. Okay. I think I might know where one of them are already. There's the abandoned Dollar Tree. Abandoned Dollar Tree. They had to close that down for performance reasons. I get you have to make performance for your games or something like that, but closing down a property like that just hurt my heart there for a minute. Because it was like Dollar Tree. Everything was like $1 in there. Okay, so we know it's not in this bank. It's not in the outhouse of the bank, so... To bring you factual, or try to bring you with factual stories of finding stuff that we need to find, I'm just gonna let the gameplay speak for itself. So there could be a clue as to where one of them is. It's the other bank, I think. It might be the other bank. Pulling up to Fox Mountain. Not there either. Maybe I need to get a better picture. Because there's gasoline right there. There's a laptop with the area. Okay. Okay. So I was there earlier. It's just I didn't see it. It's neat that they're using pictures to try to find these kinds of things. Or screenshots to put up to Roblox to have a better understanding where this might be. I might need to refill up on gas. Run the red light. It looked like it could be one of those entry gates where you like sit down and open the gate when there's somebody at the door. It could be that, but it could be something else. Now we're leaving the Audi game CB area. So we're gonna check over here because I don't think there's any here, just to make sure. Yeah, no. But I know where one of them is already, in the Horton area, so that's good. I know where one of them is. No, get out of the car. It's that grocery store that I was in there several months ago when they did the Horton expansion, probably a year or two ago. So we're going to go over to Horton first and get that egg. Or get that thing. Not egg. That part. Okay. And it looks like, based on the inside, it's probably a grill, and it was like right there. Plus, I think I know where that's at. Oh, come on! At least the water was shallow. We're just going to cover Horton first. Or try to go through Horton, because there's not a lot to look at when it comes to Horton. There's the gas station right there. We don't need to fill up. How's your day? My day's been going good. Thank you. No! Okay. Let's just get to the grocery store. Forget that crash even happened. It should be coming up on our right here. Let's get it. Let's get that part. I know it's in here. Because if you can tell from the picture, it was like a grill cover or whatever. near the checkouts. But not necessarily near the checkouts. Let's have another look at the picture. I know it's in this store. It's closer to the deli area. Okay, I have an idea. I know where that's at. Guaranteedly know where that's at. If you look over here, you get all these kinds of different things. Maybe I need one more look at the picture, but I know where it is. Yep, I got an idea. I got an idea. It's around this area. There it is. Got it. Let's go. Yeah, I'll return them when I'm ready. Alright, next up in Horton, we got... Oh, it looks like a garage. Okay, so... Like the body shop in Horton? I might have an idea. Let's go through the GPS and get us there. It's at Ignition Motor Parts. I have an idea where that's at, too. I have it on GPS. Though I don't necessarily need it. It's at that dealer, not dealer, auto repair shop. Dude! Move your car! I think this is where it is. Nope. It's actually... Okay. 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 That's the library. So Ignition's right here. So it has to be inside. Let's get it. There you go. That's 2. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Let's take a look at the picture. The next one is inside of a chicken coop. Next one inside of a chicken coop. Let's go. Stop crashing into the light pole. I'm glad that wasn't a cop in the game. Okay. So there's the railroad crossing. No chicken coops yet, but I'll keep a close eye on that. I love the energy and enthusiasm that I'm doing. Okay, there's a chicken coop. Let's check it. This might be it. Hopefully I don't get attacked by chickens. No. Okay, that narrows it down. So that's one less chicken coop out of the equation. So we know it's not there. Let's get another picture of the size. Okay. Interesting. Whoa, careful. Let's see. This one is tiny, but that's not it. Let's keep looking. It's already starting to get dark here at the station. Okay, maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. Let's turn right. Turn right here. There's a park. Dude! Watch where you're going. Oh my goodness. That makes you mad sometimes, doesn't it? Alright. Maybe if I take control of the arrow keys, we can do this. Whoa. I'm gonna check this area right here. And I don't think there is. $3.01 a gallon. No wonder. And that's diesel, I think. And I just went too far. I still have to be within the Horton area. Because I know it's in one of those. Oh my goodness, the fountain. I know where the fountain is. Let's get this one instead. The fountain. I destroyed the sign. It's at the fountain. Let's move. There we go. That's another part down. So then it leaves us with one in an office building or a computer style office building, and then there's one other. Okay. So it cannot be a restaurant. No restaurants allowed. It has to be an office. I think, hold on, we can check Texas Roadhouse to see if there's anything. No, Buffalo Wild Wings. Sorry, we're checking Buffalo Wild Wings. And looking for an office where there's, like, computers. That's an office with computers. That's not what we're going for. Employees only. Go figure. Here's the freezers. No, it's not at Texas Roadhouse or Buffalo Wild Wings, in my opinion. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna get this vehicle right here. That was limited to the April Fool's 2025 update. I got the 2026 April Fool's cars. Not all of them, but some. Okay. I gotta lock in. There's the window. This goes to the cinema. God, I am so tired. I don't want to quit. I want to keep going. It's almost 9 o'clock. We've been on for almost an hour, I think. Or at least an hour. Let's check. See. Yeah, we're almost on an hour. Uh-oh. I think my computer is starting to hate me. What is this place? Okay, so it's storage. Oh, it's like a donut shop. Let me check the library. That could be one of the places. There's some cubicles right here. Wait, it could be in the public library, and I didn't realize it this whole time. It is in the library! Let's go! Alright, let's go. It is in the library. We got, I think, 2 more, right? 1 more. 1 more in Horton, and we're done with that area. And it's that chicken coop I gotta find. It looks like there's a house nearby. Maybe I can track some houses in the area. So that might give a better understanding where one of them is. Is there a chicken coop in this area? That's the question. Where is he driving? Wait, he might actually lead us to it. It's in here. Maybe. Yes! He led me to it. Oh my goodness, that guy just led me to it. Oh my goodness, since when does that even happen? He basically drove me to this area. Horton is done. Horton is done. Let's go. So now that's one less area to go. Okay. Horton is done. So now we need to go to these 3 places. One of them looks like it could be a dealership. Don't hit the train. Okay, good. We're speeding. No! Right into the rapid wash. That's gotta hurt. We already cleared 1 area in under 30 minutes. That's crazy. This is kind of like, oh my goodness, where is this guy headed at the beginning? Like, hello, I think you're headed the wrong way. Maybe you should check your areas and try again. Well, 30 minutes later, we actually completed 1 area. So that's good news. Let's go. No, we're going to crash into the house. Okay. Next, I'm going to get the 2026 Fox Mountain Motors dust. This was exclusive to the 2026 April Fool's update and limited. You can't get this vehicle no more. They went off sale a couple hours ago. Though this thing I compared in the last stream was not even as fast as I thought it was. Yeah, because it went off sale by the time my stream ended. I feel like it's either the IT or the Truck Planet or something. It's the outside back of a building with a metal design. And that's McDonald's. I went too far. Oh my goodness, I went too far. Alright. Look for a metal design. The back end of the building. That's not it. We'll keep looking. One of them is Keep It Real. But they don't have a back exit point, so... Oh my goodness, stop crashing the car! That's not it. Let's check back here. Because I know there's like metal design buildings around these areas. That's not it either. This car's kind of polluting a little bit when it comes to the tires on the dirt. It causes the dust to get kicked up into the air. Amazon is our next bet. And I didn't see but only one off-ramp, and it's not a metal design building at all. It's more concrete, so that's not gonna work. Not gonna work. I feel like if we narrow down the buildings and drive past them, we could get a better understanding of where's where. Bro, the lag. Okay. This one has no metal design. It's more of a marble concrete design. Metal on the top at the factory pulse. That's not it. And we got this one that looks metallic, but not fully metallic. Oh, kind of, if you want to classify it. And we got this one right here, these two. And we get this one right here. I gotta take a look at the picture a little more clearly to better understand where this one is. Okay. As long as we drive around in this area, we should be okay. And then there's this one right there. It looks like it's inside of a business with a black wall. Black wall. Could be Just Buy, or Best Buy, rather. We're gonna check Best Buy. But I don't think it could be that. I mean, it could be, but it couldn't. Let's just check Best Buy just to be on the safe side. Nope. Blue walls, black, grayish walls, white concrete. And you can't get into the employees area anymore. Because they had to scale it down. So it's not here. And we know one of them was inside Tires Plus. And we already got that one. So that narrows it down kind of a little bit. Okay. Hopefully this isn't too reckless for the gameplay or whatever. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, y'all. We're gonna try to find this I will have to edit that part out where I had to toss to a 5-minute break. I apologize for that, but let's get back onto the trail. This will be the first live stream I ever edited out ever. Okay. So this can't be a building. Oh. Okay, so it's gotta be a dealership. It has to be a dealership. So we're gonna go over to road map, because I think I know where that's at. Stop crashing into trees. This isn't a jungle. Okay. Let's get to the back. Back of the build. Has to be up against the wall. Up against the wall. Up against the wall. Let me look at the picture again. Up against the wall. And what was that part again? It's at Ron Rivers. Ron Rivers better not have this. I'm gonna change the spawn location real quick. It better not be Ron Rivers. That's a quicker way to get down there. Get me away from road map. Get me away from road map. Hold on, wait a minute. Body shop. It's gotta be in there. I goofed around. It's gotta be in here. It is in here. I would have been wrong either way. Had I made that bet, I would have been wrong. Let's get the job application vehicle limited to the 2025 April Fool's Day update on Greenville RP. So that's that. And now there's one other location I need to go to. Two, actually. One of them's right there. Metallic building. Sadly, the top speed in this is 39 miles per hour. We're going to have to change it and replace it with the 2024 Ford Mustang. My favorite car. Ford Mustang. One of them, at least. It's all starting to come back to me on where all of this is. Stop crashing the poor old Mustang into light poles. Oh, does this have a... Okay, no it doesn't. So every metallic building I find in this area of the out-of-game CB area, I have to go to the rear of the building and find it, but houses are excluded. Now that I'm getting closer back to Horlock, this is not going to get anywhere close. Let's check the back of this. Nothing. I just passed the stop I needed to go to. Oh my goodness, I'm such an idiot for that. But they have new houses, or they've always had these houses. I just didn't know if they were new or not. Let's go to the apartments and check. Because I know they were like metallic buildings or concrete metallic. No! Stupid traction control on this car. Well, let's keep going. Okay, at the end of the day, it's just a little bit of a confusing setback on trying to find something. And I'm getting out of the game limits. So I have to revert back to the area, and I cannot refuse to leave the area again. Come on, let's get this. No! I didn't know there was a park there. Oh. And now we're lagging again. Crashed into a fence. Run the red light. I think we're going to get an in-game error in a second. The DMV. I need to check the DMV. Oh, that was the best drift ever. Nothing there. Okay. If we go further up, it brings us closer to the hotel, but not there yet. That's the hotel building right there. There's the hotel. I don't know why I'm going here for some reason, because I know it's not there. but they have a breakfast area now. I just forgot to show you that. Check the time, 9:17, 9:18 now. Let me just get a better representation. What's that? IT area. I passed the IT area. Someone said in my ear, check the IT area. That could be the only building left that I haven't checked. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. Let's check IT. And I just crashed into the light pole again. Let's go to the IT building. Probably because my computer is not that great. Whoa! Sick drift. Okay. So it's not here. So then, I don't know where the other one is. So I'm just gonna find buildings with garages and probably try again. Because garages give me an idea. Because I kind of saw something in the picture of a garage or something on one end. Go towards those buildings with potential garage-like things. There's garage-like things right there. I'm going to go check this out. But that's Amazon, and I know there's none there. Oh my lord. Then you got big garage-like bays next to Amazon, connecting them. Or so I thought. Right, so we're gonna go on a little bitty scavenger hunt. May you please ask this. Can I find something? I think this is it. Whoa, careful with the vehicle. I will have to verify, but I don't... Okay. And I'm still spinning out. Let me just drive with the mouse. How about that? It's not about how professional you are when it comes to this type of gameplay. It's about how you bring the content to other people. That's one of the things I've been thinking about when you're doing live streams. It's not about the, oh look, you're famous, or it's not like the, oh my goodness, you have to have a professional $1,000 set. No. It's about connecting with people and sharing content all over the platform and connecting others. To content that is wonderful in all these kinds of things. And that's been my mission on YouTube as well. Not for the views, not for anything like that, but to engage content of Abandoned and everything else for the channel. That's what I've been wanting to do. Clear my throat there for a minute. Okay. Whoa, we just went off a cliff. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Rank me 5 stars for being the worst Uber driver in this game. Let's get that car back. I'm sorry for that, but I'm in a hurry. I'm trying to get everything taken care of, all the vehicles parts collected, and get that $150,000. That's my mission, and that's the way we're seeing it. We're not ending until we get everything. Stay with us. We got more amazing content right here on this channel. Alright, already 5:10 in the morning in the gameplay. It's already 9:24 p.m. Eastern, and we're still going at it. There's more coming up. Whoa, careful. Just doing a little bit of driving around, too, while we take a breather for a second. Hiccup. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm driving 72 miles per hour in here. 72. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Clear my throat again. Okay. So now I can clearly see the picture. We need to go find a metallic grayish building. And that's where the next part is. Grayish building. And it has garage bays. Whoa, okay. We need to go to a grayish building where there is garage bays, and that's where our next part should be. And it looks like, I thought I saw one earlier. I'm within the warehouse district over by Amazon. I thought I saw one earlier. I can't recall that, but I wanna just go there real quick just to clarify. This is in the warehouse district that I thought I saw one, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's just take a look. I gotta get... Okay, so I know where the warehouse district in Greenville RP is. Let's just go there. Whoa, careful. I almost got stuck. So there's a building right here. It's not gray, but it's close. Gotta keep going. As they always say, we have to keep going until we reach the end. And I'm now leaving the warehouse district area. I mean, like, what in the world? Alright, we got more ahead. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm in my ear. Okay, so I see another one of those buildings. So we're near it. I feel like we're near it. It's at Crane Industries. Oh my goodness. Crane Industries. That might be where it is. It is. Let's get it. So we have a location. The next official part is at Crane Industries. And there it is. The part is... Oh, I can't hardly see it good, but... Looks like a tail light. So that's number 4. The last one looks like it's inside of a building. With a microphone with a gasoline cap. Canister, sorry. Let's see here. Wait a minute. If I recall, there's still an area I haven't checked out. There's 2 areas. The airport and one other building. And that building would be behind Quick Dollar. I'm going to check the airport just to be on the safe side. Because I know it's a building. And this was where I was drag strip racing different time trial vehicles and compare the other ones. That's what we usually do. It is the race track or the runway at the airport. Let's just get a closer look. Runway number 7 we just went over. There's about to be the other end right here. Well, no. Let's go this way. Turn around. I think we just no-clipped through the lawn. Okay. Alright. Water tower. I found the building that has where we start racing and all that kind of stuff, and the gasoline. I'm gonna check in the gasoline area. I don't see nothing. Check the stands, nothing there. I'm going in this building. And there's a part in here. Oh my goodness. Let's do this. Up the stairs. There's the microphone. There's the gas cap. The airport kind of gave us a clue. What part is it? It is the gas canister. So then that means out of gaming area is completed. Put it on the shelf. And I think he just saw me. Either here or somewhere else. Put it on the shelf! There we go. That's going up on my wall. Okay. Our next one, there's in Brookmire. So that's Ron Rivers area. So we have to go all the way down that way. Sorry if I'm going up too fast. The put it on the shelf thing came from another YouTuber that I don't watch anymore. Don't copyright me. I mean, I said it. Anyone could say put it on the shelf when they need to put things on the shelf. Okay. Alright. So now we need to find this one little area, and that's Brookmire. Okay. Brookmire Coffee is where we need to... Don't tell me we have to restart. Okay. Kinda not, kinda do. I don't think we do. So let's just go down there. It's all the way at the other end of the map, I have a feeling. So we're just going to full steam it ahead. 140. Broke through the speed camera at 159. Ran the red light, 172. Well, it says 168. 180. And we're at top speed. We're going to have to cut through here. That out of my ear for a second. Oh no, train o'clock. It's train o'clock. You've got to be kidding me. Get around the railroad crossing. Don't do this, what I'm doing in real life. You can get hurt for this. I don't encourage reckless driving or anything. That would be wrong. Alright. We're 1.6 miles away. We just gotta keep straight. Gotta turn up ahead. Slow it down a little bit. And this is a new area I've never been at before, is Brickmur. Whoa! Crashed but didn't go off the rail. Thank goodness the guards were there to save me. We're a mile away. And I think that's a lake up here. Could be wrong. Yeah, there's the other gas station. We don't need to fill up just yet. There's the waterfall. We're going over a bridge into Brickmur. Oh, slow down. We hit a tree. And this thing, we're still a mile. I know where we're at now. We may have to restart. Not the whole thing, but the game. Here in just a minute due to an overload. We're 0.5 miles away. We just gotta hang right. And that brings us to Brickmur. And that's gonna get us over 150,000 and a new car if we get this done right. Event car included. And I just missed the turn. I just missed the turn! I think I see a guy right there. He might be near it. Near one of them. Now we're in Brickmur. Now we're going to begin searching. And the first one is at an auto repair shop in Brickmur. Which is likely a dealership. In the service area. But I could be wrong. I am. Would you look at that? Not in here. It's in the bays. That's going to be our next part. And the part is, if I can get to it. Okay. There you go. Probably a turning axle or something. Next, we're going to get our 2024 Ford. Uh-oh. We're going to get our 2024. I think we're going to get the blue screen of death in a second. Okay. Let's get her going. So that's number one in Brickmur. Our next one looks like it's in the office or some sort. Probably something public. Next one is on a bench where there's a flag. We're gonna crash in the game. We're gonna crash. I think it's in downtown. This has to be one of them. The Americano T or whatever you call it. No, it can't be that. It's not that. Get in the car. Get in the car. Now it's back to me. Uh-oh. Now we're working with some time trouble, because then I'd have to restart everything. Well, not everything, but... because I think this is going to crash soon. We're in time trouble. There's the chairs. So this is a bank. I feel like it could be in here, but I don't want to jinx it. No, it can't be in here. I don't see any intent or reason for there to be a car part in there. Well, let's expand our search a little more. It's not at Moton Castle Credit Union. There's the barber shop, or no, the fish and chips store. It's not in here. I can rest assured that. Okay, so I see the flag. We're near another part. And it's right here. And it's the grill or bumper. It's the bumper. Which leaves us with a few other locations left. Yep, there's 3. One of them is over by a billboard. One's a tree. The other one is inside of a federal office building. I think the fire and rescue building, but I can't be too sure. That's a trash can. I'm in the fire and rescue building now. I'm looking for any offices in the area. There's a flagpole. I don't want to go down the flagpole. I need to get up. That's where a tornado siren can be activated, but I can't do that. I'd have to be on a private server to do that, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to waste time. Here's the entry point. The tornado siren must be on top of this building. It is. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go inside this building again, and I'm going to go find a way up to the top. And that's going this way. No, don't go to the flagpole. Okay. Still a brick building in this area. Is there another room? There is. Okay. There's beds, 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 and more beds. There's a restroom. I feel like it can't be in here, and it has to be somewhere else. Or like the police department in this area. Let's go down the flagpole. Is there a police station or an office in here? I feel like there is. And there's a alleyway. Oh, that's interesting. You can use that for a filming project for a crime scene or anything, or I don't know. And then it brings us back to this fish and chips restaurant. Then we're going into another building, which appears to be the Americano Cafe. Imagine if it's in the dealership again, where there's like a chair and a computer. And then we got 2 other locations to worry about. Employees only area. Nope, I don't think it's in here. Let's check this area. Okay, so I see a chair and computer. That's not it. Not it. Let's go to the back. This was where one of the parts were earlier, and unfortunately, it was not there. And then I think that's the police station right there. Is there an entry point in here? There is. Okay. It's in here. It's gotta be in here. I have hopes. I went to the entire learning of Greenville. Here's the dispatch room. It's gotta be in here. Find it now. There's so many rooms. Let's get back over here. And then there's another briefing room. Employees only area. And then it takes us to the entrance entrance area. And it brings us to this office. Then there's another office like this. Let me check again. It's probably in the Chief's building. It's in this building, but it's in the Chief. Imagine bro literally sent this thing right here, and it's in the Chief's room. Imagine. Employees can't go here. We can go in here. We've already been through this area. We already know what's there. And we know this area. Go back through this door. More offices, the same offices we saw earlier. I'm getting bored. Not in here. There's the break room. And then that leads to the dispatch room. Okay, maybe it's not in here. Guys, stay tuned. We're going to figure this out together. Next. Okay. Watching myself struggle. It's funny. Watching myself struggle there for a minute. Okay, so if it's not in the fire department, if it is not in the sheriff's office, and if it's in a federal building, town hall. It's in town hall. We gotta go. We gotta find town hall. That's where the next one is. Town hall. It has to be. And I think this is the town hall building right here. No, that's the bank building. I am so silly. Town hall is further that way, maybe. Or, I don't know. We're looking for town hall. I think I see the building now, but I don't want to jinx myself. Is there an entry in this area? Yes, there is. And this has to be... Oh, yeah. This is Burntmere Town Hall. Or Village Hall. It's got to be in here. It's got to be in this building. We got to find it. This is where the Village Hall Council meets. Come on. We got this. And then here's a conference building. So I think it's in here. I don't think we're going to get done by 10 o'clock. We will be going in a little bit later on, but when I get to those parts, I will edit it out to where we get to all 15 locations, or where I think they are. It's in here. Okay. Looks like a mirror. Okay, we got 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Let's get out of here. Two more to go, and this suffering and live stream will end. If I can find a way out of the building! There's our car. We're taking an alley again. Turn you on and to drive. Whoa, I just crashed into somebody. Okay. So one of them, we have to find a billboard in this area, or an advertising sign. That's where one of them is. Behind it. Somebody's here. That's the Easter Bunny, by the way. So we got 2 more. One of them is on a road over by an advertising sign. The other one is in the trees over by the town forest. And then that's when our suffering ends. And then that's when our battle wins. And then that's when we get the money and the car to showcase. And we'll do a speed comparison before we end things off if we do get it. We'll get $150,000 on top of the car. And I think it's this advertising billboard right here about the racetrack where the next one is. Has to be. Yes. It's the spring for the suspension. Let's get the Ford. Whoa. And then this last one's in the tree. Dude, watch where you're going! Okay, what matters is we're within the area. But that guy needs to watch where he's going. So if I'm looking at the picture one more time, it's over by a forest area and a dirt path. We need to get to a dirt path. We need a dirt path. We're going to drive around the forest until we see a dirt path, and then we'll take that dirt path and find the end of it, and then that's where the part should be, right? Yeah. I see a dirt path right here. But there could be many. That could not be the one, but that could be the one. That's the one. If I hold on a minute, that's not the one. Closest to, okay, so we gotta look for a tree. Look for a tree, map turn around, this might be the one, this might not. Times 1250 in the game. So it's gonna be a bit harder to see. Is there a flashlight option? There is. Okay. I'm going to toggle, put the range to 59. Hopefully this works. Move the phone over here. Because if I don't have the phone on, that's going to cause a significant downfall. Okay, so it isn't this area. Now we're going to get our Land Rover Range Rover Sport. That's going to be our next car, and probably our last, if we find this part. And it's sitting in some trees. It's got to be in this area. He's leading me right to it. No, it's not. Led me to that part that I got earlier. So we gotta drive in the Brookmere area and look for a dirt path. And then we'll end it. It's now 10 o'clock on the East Coast, 9 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Mountain, and 7 o'clock Pacific. Hopefully we'll end as soon as we get this done. Alright, yeah, it is now 7 o'clock in Los Angeles and 10 o'clock here in South Carolina. Okay, here we go. And you've been watching this special of trying to find all the Easter eggs, or all of the car parts, rather, for this challenge, now entering into the 10 o'clock hour. I know, yeah, it's already 10 o'clock. Surprising. I'm gonna just scan this area one more time. At least nothing inappropriate or anything happened. Because then that could have been bad. And I'm thankful nothing bad happened tonight. Okay, we got a dead end. It brings us to this. Okay, I see a dirt path. This is it. This is it. $150,000 in a brand new car. $150,000 and a brand new car. A brand new car. Suffering's over. Okay. Suffering is finally over. There you go, and there you have it. That was already enough money. We're gonna compare it, but first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of everything, or we're not gonna do the kickflip or anything like that. We're gonna go to character. We're gonna go to roadmap. We're just gonna go ahead and reset our character real quick. It's gonna take us to Ron Rivers. We'll have to reset again. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay, it didn't. Now we talk to the Easter Bunny. Stop moving. Good job on finding the parts. Hopefully you enjoy the car. Is there anything else I could do? Well, since it's Easter, I scattered a few eggs throughout Greenville. We don't worry about those eggs. They could be nice decorations to the new car. Every new egg we'll find will be shown in the truck bed. Okay. Stop talking to the rabbit. Thanks, goodbye, 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 thanks, goodbye. I'm done talking to this rabbit. Gotcha. Thanks, goodbye. Thanks, goodbye, thanks, goodbye. Okay, it's over. Let's do a speed comparison before we go. We're gonna go to the airport race drag strip, and we're gonna do SUV versus SUV, or we're gonna do a speed comparison of all the April Fool's Day vehicles, 0 to 60, except for one vehicle that can't go past 60 or above up to 60 due to its speed, against this competitor. The brand new car we just got, plus the $150,000. Alright, so here we go. We're speeding up to 160. Sorry about that. We're going to do a time comparison. I got the stopwatch at the ready by the time we get there. But not sorry at all. Okay, there's the entry point. Okay, this is where all the magic happens. And that's going to be a lot of editing for me to do tonight with the YouTube editor. So now that it's finally over, I ain't ending the stream just yet. We're going to do a speed comparison. Top speed comparison. 0 to 60 in how many seconds? So we're going to start off with the 2001. It's an event Easter edition truck. That's this one right here. Sure is Easter. And look at the bunnies and the Easter eggs. Okay. Hold on. Did the music get turned off? I need to make sure that music is off. Hold on, let me check real quick. Let me check. Okay, no it isn't. But I'm trying to figure out how I can like mute the music. We're just gonna keep it like that. Alright, here we go. Is it gonna pick up any audio? Let me see. Let me see. Apparently not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the share on this one, and I'm gonna restart the share. So just give me a second. You're gonna see a background, share screen. Okay. Share system audio. Okay, now you're gonna hear this. We're gonna do a speed by speed comparison. Now it should be back up on our screen. Alright, here's the audio, but you can clearly hear that there's probably a little bit of music, so I'm going to turn it down to where music is not noticeable. So I'm probably going to put it to 0. So that's 0. We're going to do a speed by speed comparison. Speed by speed comparison. 0 to 60. We're starting off, I don't know this truck brand, it could be a Silverado for all I care, it looks like one, but we're looking at a 2001 Munster Easter Edition. 0 to 60 in how many seconds? We're going to find that out in 3, 2, 1. Go. Look at the speed it's kicking up. 8.2 seconds. 8.2 seconds. I'm going to put that right there in this area. The calculator's up. We're putting 8.2. .2's up there. Then we're going to compare it to the Fox Mountain Motors Dust, which I compared it earlier. 0 to 60. 3, 2, 1, go. Already a bad start to the acceleration. Hold on. Let's try it again. I think this guy's going to try to ruin it for me. Yeah, he did. He got me distracted. We're going to have to restart that. So 8.2 is what it needs to beat. On your marks, get set, go. Uh-oh, acceleration is not that great. .93. So it kind of beat it a little bit. By about 0.3 seconds. So we're going to put 7.9 up here. And the next vehicle is the 2026 EZ. Nope, that one's excluded. 2026 EZ GML is excluded. Too slow. The next vehicle is the 2013 Aventa Zeta. It's one of those Roblox brick cars. And we said this one was really bad. Has to beat 7.9. I don't like the acceleration start. And it fails. 12.43. So, for the moment, the based on speed estimates, the 2026 April Fool's update, Fox Mountain Motor Dust, is in the lead with 7.9. And the last one, what did I do with the other one? I'm just gonna... It's not that one. Did I just lose that one for a second? I think I did. Yeah, no, I did all of them. Sorry about that. I did all of them. The other one was just too expensive. It's limited for 7 days. I probably won't get that one. Well, folks, that is it. That is everything on the agenda. And that's our stream. I'm going to go ahead and close out Roblox, stop the sharing. Thank you to all the people who joined us today. Thank you to all the viewers. Thank you to everyone tonight on a prime time, though it wasn't that great, but we at least did it. 2 hours and 10. This is our longest stream that we've ever been on here. I will have to edit a few things. And this stream will be edited, obviously. Because, there was some problems going on there at the same time. But we technically did, a lot behind that. We did get all the 15 areas, so in case you missed it, we did it. We did a speed comparison, which, when we looked at it, it was 7.9, and it was not the Easter egg truck. It was something else. I believe it was the Fox Motors vehicle that took it from when we did a speed comparison test closer to the end of the stream. And I tell you what, it was hard. It was tricky. But we did it, and that's all that matters. We got 150,000 and everything else, but I am so happy about that. Well, we thank you so much for joining us here tonight. All of us here at Credit through Roblox and more. And we will see you on the next stream for everyone. I hope everyone has a great rest of your night tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow.